On this next episode of Fun Tank, we have Don Picket.
I'm with Macon Sustainable Development Company. I'm here to acquire about $1.5 million.
Don has unique swagger.
A hemp home will last up to 500 years.
I'm not all that comfortable with it.
Sometimes we let our big dreams pull us away from all the things that need to happen in our business.
I had a music festival and had $400,000 evaporated in my back pocket. That was the money that was going to be used to build these houses.
Have you built a home before?
I've not built a home.
Do you have the manpower to be able to build that?
I'm coming here, this is what I want.
Let's see if I can get Don focused on some of the money that he's leaving on the table. Hi, my name is Camberato. I help companies get funding to grow their businesses. Here on Fun Tank, I want to help companies just like you grow fast and grow the right way.
I'm Lynn Smith, national media expert and also podcast host. I want other people to understand their story and how powerful it is. So I'm going to show these contestants how to sell their story to Joe.
Hi, I'm Brandon Steiner, CEO of the Steiner Agency and Collectible Exchange. I'm here to help people with one of the most important aspects of business, which is marketing. As a serial entrepreneur, I love to see and meet new people with new businesses, and that's why I'm on the Fun Tank.
Fun Tank is presented by National Business Capital. To work with Joe's team, go to nationalbusinesscapital.com/funtank.
My name is Donald Picket. I'm with Macon Sustainable Development Company. I'm here to acquire about $1.5 million. I bought this property, 153 acres, with the plans on developing it as an eco-based community. My plan is to start focusing on green-based development. I want to be a part of the solution and not the problem. Hello, I'm Donald Picket from Western North Carolina, and I'm with Macon.1, and I'm here for $1.5 million.
All right, well, welcome to Fun Tank, Don.
Thank you for your time. We got a vertically integrated project. We are an equipment dealership and a landscape supply company, and we're developing a 153-acre project. It consists of 30 home sites that we're reducing down to 17, and we are going to put most of it in eco-conservation, and we're building homes out of hempcrete construction.
So your current business is what?
Landscape supply company, equipment dealership.
Okay, how long has that company been in business?
We bought an existing company doing around 100 grand a year 2 years ago. Since then, we've tripled the business each year.
Okay.
So we're doing somewhere around $1 million a year in revenue with significant growth.
Got it, okay. And how many employees are in this current business?
Maybe one part-time. I run it pretty much most of me myself. I've been running a business 100 hours a week, carrying about 10 hats.
Any debt on the business?
Yeah, we do have some operating capital debt. I had put together a plan to do a music festival tour launching a CBD product line. I was going to do free festivals. COVID came in. Needless to say, I had a music festival and had $400,000 evaporated in my back pocket. That was the money that was going to be used to build these houses. We're looking at a profit of last year of somewhere between $150,000 to $200,000.
Got it,
We
okay,
don't
great.
have quite those numbers yet.
You have a really successful business, especially you're the only one running it. Why go into something completely different, and do you have the manpower to be able to build that?
I have a
You might have the
GC
money.
that's going to handle the whole project. I've got GCs and subcontractors that do everything. So that's not going to be an issue. And it's a passion. Now what we're building is these homes out of hempcrete. And this is really the whole gist of what got me in the business to begin with. It's about building these 10 homes out of hempcrete. We will be the only development in the world that's doing sustainable hempcrete development homes.
Can you explain the actual build? It's the hemp.
Yeah, the
Hempcrete.
hemp thing's throwing me off.
Yeah.
We're building sustainable housing with hempcrete, which is 100% sustainable. It's fireproof. You can take a torch on it and put a torch on it for 5 hours, it won't burn. It will not burn.
It replaces concrete or wood.
Well, it's not a concrete, it's not a load-bearing structure. It's more of you put it in between your walls and you get rid of your insulation, your drywall, and your exterior foundation. It's porous, it breathes, so it filters out toxins out of the air. It's mold and insect resistant. So, we're in a temperate rainforest. So homes that are 20, 30 years old are all literally molding. You got to go and do foundations. This won't mold. Furthermore, a hemp home will last up to 500 years.
These homes have been built this way before.
Yes, and they've been building them for centuries this way.
Where are you building these homes exactly?
It's in a neighborhood called Walnut Hills. The property is beautifully situated on the southwest facing views. We have 153 acres with a mountaintop that's geologically surveyed called Cedar Knob. It's in a town outside of Highlands, North Carolina. Highlands, Cashers, and Franklin.
I know Highlands.
It's a very, very high-end marketplace.
Yes.
It's a billionaire's playground. Western Carolina is a very beautiful area, a lot of amazing green space, and we're getting a lot of development up there. And my plan is to start focusing on green-based development, minimizing developments. We want to really get involved and have this launch us into building some affordable housing up there.
Why not just take one of the lots, build one of the prototypes, and then start rolling from there where people...
That's the plan. That is actually the plan. But because I haven't had a build in so many years, lenders are like, oh, well, you have to have 3 builds in 3 years before we'll lend you the money for it. I've got a general contractor, well, get him on the loan. He doesn't want to come on the loan. So that's been the problem.
So you're raising the money just to do the first
Well, we want to
prototype,
do
you
2
want
of
to
them. We
raise
want
the
to
money
do
for
2
all
of
of
them
them?
at once because the plan is to do
wanna
2 or
build
3
two.
at once because we're going to build a carriage house. A carriage house is a 2-car garage with an apartment above it. We can build it in 90 days. Then they have the home site ready to go, which they can get on GC and our team if they want to hire us to build their dream home. But meanwhile, for $450,000, they can have a place ready to go right now on an acre lot with 130 acres of amenities. By doing this, we're getting involved in a hemp process that we'll be having the regional rights to. So we'll be doing this service for other people as a subcontractor. Meanwhile, we'll be building our own homes out of hempcrete. Meanwhile, we have a landscape supply company where we do the installs, all your hardscaping, whether it be a wall, and I've got contractors. We just sub it out, they do the job, and we bill it, and we make our cut, they make their cut. And we supply the materials. So we'll be vertically integrating the project on the landscaping.
You're a developer, though.
I'm actually the aspiring developer. I'm not gonna mislead you. I haven't developed.
You're the
I've done some
you're the
small
CEO.
projects, but this is my first big project.
Have you built a home before?
I've not built a home. I built a climate-controlled storage facility, and I've renovated homes, and I've renovated apartment buildings. So I do have experience in that field.
How much do you need to build the first home? Like not just the carrot, like what do you need to build a completed home?
But if we're going to do a carriage house, if we're going to build a full-scale home, we need about 400, 450. If we're going to build a carriage house, we need 200, 250,000.
So 450 grand, get your first home built?
Correct.
Like
Thing about that
completely
is,
completed?
it's the time. It's a year to build it. There's so many uncertainties in a year. I want to build a carriage house.
So you're borrowing money for 2 businesses. The
Buying it
equipment,
for one business, and the revenue and the cash flow comes off of the one business. This loan is going to hit 3 birds. So we're able to funnel multiple projects in with one funding.
I see where you're going with that, just so you know. I'm not all that comfortable with it. But
I understand that.
Only because I just rather invest in the damn homes or rather invest in your equipment business.
Yep.
A lot of times I don't love the back and forth of it all because
I
it's too hard
understand
to
that.
follow
That is
track
convoluted,
it.
and it does make lenders like, what's going on here?
'Cause it's hard to track it. It's hard to, you're a small business. It may be trackable actually because you are relatively small. But if it wasn't, how do I know what's going to that business versus the other business? And I'd rather just say, okay, here's how much to build the home. Here's how much you're going to get to fund it. And here's how much money we made.
I'm coming here, this is what I want.
Let us talk. I get everything you're saying now. Now it's clear. Let us talk and we'll get right back to you. All right, so what'd you guys think?
I'm so in. I so just feel his passion. Your confidence and your delivery in it is what makes or breaks your business sometimes.
I don't like investing in businesses that have nothing to do really with each other.
Yeah.
Because it gives too much room for things to get confusing. But I'd invest in either one of them. I wouldn't give him money to just do what he wanted with it. The equipment stuff, I'm like, why is he doubling down on that?
Yeah,
Like I would say to him like, yeah, you want the loan, but why aren't you doubling and tripling down? And he made the answer, maybe he just doesn't have the money to do it.
It seems like he actually has like 2 really unique opportunities. He already owns the real estate and the land, which is pretty amazing. And then he has this, little niche unique business kind of out there that seems to have some significant margins. So I was actually like kind of kind of taken back and surprised.
So I like both businesses, but I like the fact that he's figured out how to take something at X and triple X it without him even having to lay out a lot of money.
Yeah.
I just
Yeah.
wonder, can you triple down on that?
Without him having a
Is
single
the volume
employee.
there? Yeah.
My man, thank
He's
you.
solo.
Yeah,
It's
how do
doing
we
this.
run a
That's why-
business with no staff?
That's why I asked him about
101.
manpower. Can you do this?
He's figured it out.
But I'm seriously, like, one person building 10 homes and the equipment,
Yeah,
like,
there's a lot going on. The reality is, you hit the nail on the head. You took the words right out of my mouth before. These are two separate opportunities. One has nothing to do with the other, and and that's what we got to talk about. All right, so Don, really interesting stuff. I wasn't really sure what to expect, this hemp concrete thing and then this other business. I think we were all caught off guard a little bit at first.
What you're onto is really huge, and you know what I really love about it is your passion and your confidence about it.
You've got some cool things going on. I know you want $1.5 million. I don't think that's going to happen, but I probably could do something like the $100,000 to $250,000 range on the equipment side.
Okay.
To get you moving with the equipment in one business.
Okay.
But both of these opportunities are just two separate individual opportunities that should be looked at separately. There's lenders, there's asset-backed lenders and line of credit lenders that we can look at on purchasing equipment in the business, so you can buy and sell equipment. That's one type of thing. Your business now, it's doing $1 million in revenue. You're not clear on the profit. You're not getting $1 million, $1.5 million leverage on that business. Just it can't afford it. But can we start turning some equipment and prove out what you're saying?
Absolutely.
The big returns on the equipment. I think we need to start small there and grow that business. That's one opportunity.
Okay.
Separately, there are lenders out there that will finance these big building projects and community projects. The challenge I think that you're going to have is going to be your resume, that you haven't been active in this.
Yes, that's correct.
I think that you need a partner in this that has the resume, that maybe can bring a little something to the table, but that can maybe manage the project or something like that, or work with you. Or you're just gonna have to go raise that money privately from an individual that believes in you. Just coincidentally, I actually know someone, they're building a whole community in Costa Rica right now that I think might be just worth an introduction.
Okay.
What's gonna happen is, I can hear the underwriters from like a development, lender, just kind of one pushing back on the resume, two, you're in like, very highly, you said rainforest, woodsy area. There's going to be a lot of people, with concern on the execution of that and the problems that, could pop up. Right now in this tight market, I don't know of any like development lenders. They're not running and giving money out like they used to, but I think you need someone in there that can work with you like on that resume piece, and I think it can make your life a lot easier. I'd be happy to look at the financials on the equipment business to see what we can do there and make an introduction for you on the property development side.
Yeah, we'll definitely get those together.
I'm rooting for you, Don.
Well, I
I'm rooting for
appreciate
you.
it.
I
Well,
believe
thank
in you.
Thank you. This has been a really awesome experience to come up here and meet with Joe and his team. I'm very grateful for the guidance that they've given me. With that capital, we'll be purchasing more equipment. Some of it auctioned, some of it we'll be importing for our own brand line from China. I'm really excited about seeing where this leads.
Fun Tank is presented by National Business Capital. To work with Joe's team, go to nationalbusinesscapital.com/funtank.